Yo, what's good? It's Simply Unique, Simply on the Scene. We're live at the Live House store with the one and only
Bushy B, man, live out.
Alright, so let them know who you are and where you from.
And I'm from, originally from Opalaga, Florida. Went to school in Carol City, so I'm like all around Miami.
Okay, and how long you been rapping for?
I've been rapping probably like, seriously like probably 4 years. 4 years.
So how old are you?
I'm 21.
So you were still in high school when you started rapping?
Yeah. I was turned.
What made you start rapping?
Like my older cousins and stuff, they used to rap. So I used to, I'm the youngest one, so I was like, man, I gotta do something. Y'all rapping. I was better than them though. So, yeah, that's what made me start rapping, just following them. It really was for like fun basically in high school. I didn't really get serious until after high school, but in high school I used to do the little raps on the computer when I got home from school, on the desktop computer, on the, like a Mixcraft trial version. So I did that, and then when I got to school, people used to rock with it, so I just kept it going. Go to the football games, people know me from the music, so it felt good, so I kept going.
And then when was it after high school and you were like, okay, you know, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to make my bread and butter, like this is it?
Probably like I did a song, I started going to like Florida Memorial, and I did a song called "A Mob," and like when I dropped it, like everybody, the whole school was singing, so I was like, I gotta do this. They feeling me.
Are you still in school in college now?
Nah, I'm not there now. I took a semester off. It got too hectic. Bird got me on the road and stuff. Crazy.
And what were you majoring in college?
Criminal justice.
So what do you want to do with that?
I want to be like a homicide detective. Like
okay.
I like crime scenes and stuff like that.
Okay. When did you start working with Iceberg and how did that happen?
Well, me and him linked up probably about April.
Of 2016?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we met through like mutual friends and stuff. Like my homeboy Charles, he used to be like, man, you gotta come to the store, meet bruh. I'm like, who is bruh? He say, Bird. I say, yeah, you know him? He say, yeah, just come to the store. So I started coming. I played some unreleased music on the aux cord. He heard it. He was like, yo, play that again. I played it again. And ever since, I've been at the studio every day.
And how is it having, you know, somebody who's so successful working with you?
It's like, it's good. It's good because like I can learn. He won't let me make the mistakes he made basically. So he'll like tell me things I shouldn't do, but he'll still let me do things so I can experience it myself. So, but I got a lot of game from him. Like he amped my game up a little bit. I gave him a little bit of my sauce. Yeah, I put a little flame on him too.
And I know I heard, you know, one of the songs that I feel like probably really broke you, besides the Mob, I heard Eyes Watching You.
Yeah,
and it's like when that dropped.
That's the song. That's actually the song that he told me to play again when that first time I came, because I dropped it like a week after I met him.
Okay.
So I've been had to record. I just was holding on to it, like, and then yeah, that thing went crazy. He retweeted it one time. That thing went crazy. That's like the biggest song I got right now.
Cause I like that song. Yeah. There's certain stuff that you say, like explain like how was it making that song? Like when you made it, did you know like yo, this is gonna be that song? Like.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you how I made this up. Like I be like, with my old girl, she left to go to work, I'm at the crib, I done plugged the beat up to like the surround sound, I'm in there with boxes on, just recording in the mirror. I had like mini concerts in my house and all. I did this interview like 5 times already. For real, like I just like, I don't never really write it, so I'll say certain words and I remember it, then I rewind the beat and then say it again. That's how I came up with Eyes Watching You.
But did you know?
Nah, it was just catchy to me. Now a couple of my homeboys was like, yeah, this is hard. But you know, people don't really like stick to the stuff until somebody else say it's hard. So when other people said it was hard, then they went back and listened to it. Now it's so hard to them now.
I know you dropping Cursed by the Gift on October 7th.
Yeah, first project.
How is that? What's the vibe on that? Tell us a little bit about that.
Cursed by the Gift. That's like, man. We were working hard. Me, DJ on the beat, Young Zoe, I got Rip on there. Like, well, we done stayed in the studio from 4 to 4 before, like, working on that. Like, I gave it me. Like, I didn't want to sound like nobody else. I got my own sound, I feel. It's a Miami vibe, too. So, I think people gonna rock with it. I'm telling my story in it. So, I feel like they gonna fuck with it.
And then Cursed by the Gift, that means so much. What does it mean to you, like, the name alone?
Like, I feel like you could be, your gift and your curse could be your voice. You the gift and the curse, your lifestyle, like whatever. Like sometimes you might say something to somebody, it might be positive and it might be negative to somebody. Like you can give them the real and they might take it a certain way. or they also take it in a good way. So
Okay.
that's like the curse and the gift.
And you just dropped the cover like a couple minutes ago, actually.
Yeah.
How has the feedback been for that?
Yeah, on my phone buzzing. I had to put it on the charger. Like a lot of people, I ain't even know these many people was watching me though. Cause like I'm getting like DMs from people that I've been knew and they been knew me. Like, oh, I ain't even know you rapped and all this, but I've been hearing your music. Like now they coming around and stuff, showing love. So it's cool. Like.
And how is it dealing with that? You know, being that you do have the co-sign from, Live House, and then you've been rapping like you said, but now all these people coming from the woodwork, it's like, yeah, boy, you're the hardest thing I've been was riding the shoe. It's like, where were you back then? Like, how does it feel?
It took for him to put a light on me for y'all to say this, but I think that's how it is with a lot of stuff in life. But I still don't like have no hatred towards it. Like I feel like people they gonna rock with you when they feel like it. So it might take a little longer, but it's still cool. As long as they support.
And what has been one of like the hardest, not to say hardest, what has been one of the most biggest challenges, not only being under such a major group, independent group, but, coming out and more people knowing who you are now?
Like it's competition though. Cause like if I go in the studio, I go listen to something he dropped from last night and I be like, man, DJ, we gotta kill it. We gotta get this. Like I want all my stuff to be harder or as harder. Like I really look up to him though, cause when we came up, like that's all you heard. Iceberg in the middle school, party, school dance, all you heard. So when I finally met him, I'm like, he cool. Like a lot of people there have a stereotype about him, like, oh, he aggressive, oh, he trouble, you feel me? But we go out, people show love. Like it's just a lot of people don't see the growth in him, and I seen it. So I just like I look up to him. So it's really competition though.
It's friendly competition.
Yeah, friendly competition. I think I'm up right now though.
So, Cursed by the Gift, what's one song on there that describes you the most?
Cursed by the Gift. I can say the intro, but I won't say, cause that's like cliche. Everybody say the
Very
intro.
Cliche.
So I say I got a song called "What Would You Do" and I got a song called "Don't Know." But my favorite song is "What Would You Do."
Okay.
It's like, what would you do for your dreams? Like what risks you would take, and I'm like telling my story throughout the song.
And do you have any features on this?
Nah, I did this one by myself.
No features?
No features.
Okay, J. Cole.
Cause I wanted, it wasn't even that. Like I got songs with a lot of people in the city that people don't even know I got. But I wanted people to like respect me for me, even though I got the cosign. Like if I put Bird, they're gonna be like, oh, this only hard with Bird.
Oh, okay, I understand.
So I wanted to just show my muscle a little bit. You know what I mean? I sing my own hooks, I rap my own stuff, I write my own stuff. So why not? My first project is do it by myself.
Are you excited for it?
Yeah, I'm turned. Like, it's been done for a while, so I'm like, I'm waiting for the other people to hear it. Like, you'll play your own stuff, get tired of hearing it, like, cause I done heard it for months already. But when they hear it, I think I'm gonna like get a new love for it again. So.
And this is your first official project, correct?
Yeah.
So what was like the hardest thing putting together this project?
Business side, cause I know nothing about nothing. Like, I didn't know how to get my stuff on websites. I ain't know how to get covers made or nothing. Like CDs, all that stuff. Like. A lot of rappers, all they know how to do is just make the music. Like I remember me and you had a conversation before and I told you, I was like, man, all I know how to do is rap.
Yeah.
And you like, man, you need to get it together. Like, so I'm like, yeah, I had to learn. Like Bird taught me a lot though. He showed me the game, him and Coach. Like Coach, I really talked to Coach and he like gave me a lot of game too though.
Alright, so what's like the best advice you've gotten from anybody in the game thus far?
Bird, I got the best advice probably came from Bird. Like, he was like, cause I was telling him I got a bunch of homeboys that also make music. So he was like, man, you gotta focus on you. And even if like they not behind you at the moment, like you still, if you keep going, they gonna get behind you. So he showed me to keep going.
So keep going no matter what.
Yeah.
And focus on yourself.
Get you first, and then go back. Make sure you go back. If people hate you, you don't go back.
And you've had performances since. Yeah. How was that? Like being in front of the crowd, them knowing? Because I went to one of your shows and they knew most of the words, a couple of the songs.
That was my first show. I was like, man, what's going on? As soon as I like I said, the mall, we started off with that. They went crazy. I didn't even think people knew. Like people in the crowd, they actually came for me. Like I'm like, that's love now for my first one. And then like when we go on the road, like we went to Jacksonville one time. It wasn't even my show, it was Berg's show. And the people were asking for me to perform. I'm like, nah, I can't perform.
Why?
You feel me? I wasn't on the thing to perform. Like I just went with Bird.
You gotta take your chances.
Yeah, you do. You right. See, that's another game, you know. That's another tip you gave.
Me talking to you, I heard you told me, you know, you used to work at a studio to get to learn how to use the studio, the engineer and everything like that. Tell me about that. Like, was that something you wanted to do so you could learn the game more so?
Like, that started when I was like a senior in high school. Me and a young producer named Cam, like we used to like leave high school, like school still going on. We left to like go to the studio with this other Miami rapper named T-Ro. Like, that's one of my big brothers in the game too. Like, he used to let us record, but he used to make us earn it. Like, we had to clean up the studio, sweep, make sure that like the glass was clean when other people came just to record and just for Cam to make his beat. So once we did that, we could be in there all night. Like, it just showed me like you gotta work for something that you want.
Yeah.
Basically.
And that was your senior year.
Yeah.
So when everybody was in school, you know, going to pep rallies and stuff, y'all was skipping school to make music.
We was going to do this music because, like, when you young, man, you know what you want to do, but sometimes you gotta make it like a detour. All right, I was going to college for criminal justice, but I really wanted to be a rapper, so I could always go back to school and like do that, but you only got a certain amount of time that you can rap. I don't want to be 40 trying to become a rapper.
Yeah.
So I'd rather do this now. When it don't work, I go back to school. If it's like, if I could balance it though, I definitely try, because like school is very important. Like my parents always told me, she tell me that every day, like, you need to go back to school, you need to go back. But I'm like, man, you don't see all these followers? like, so what?
And that is no 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Man, I really wanna even though I'm starting out like under somebody, I wanna be my own boss. I think that's why Bird rocked me the way he do, because I really want my own. Like you see how Meek and MMG, but he also dream chases. Like, I want my own love. That's why I got a set of homeboys that also rap. Like, I'm doing this to put my dogs on. I said that on the freestyle. Like, I'm trying to set up the plays for me to get in the right position, to own my own store, have my own clothing. But I'm always be with Livehouse. Like, we always gonna collab, but I really want my own.
At least you understand that, because not a lot of people understand that. You gotta work to be a boss.
You gotta grind. You gotta grind. You can't skip the grind, because you ain't gonna appreciate when you get it.
And I wanna go ahead and play a game with you.
Game. I don't know about the game.
No, I feel like you'd be good at it. So I'm gonna say a word, and you're gonna say the first thing that comes to head.
Man, alright, go ahead.
You ready? I don't wanna put you on the spot. You like ready?
These like the college party games though, but them don't turn out.
The only thing is there's no shots like the college parties.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, so Miami.
Bushy B.
Livehouse.
The Mob.
The Curse.
And the Gift. Ooh, them great. I'm tired. See, I'm on point.
Hate.
Support.
Success.
Paper.
Fear.
Never.
Oh, I like that.
Never.
Alright, so you passed.
Yeah, man, I'm swift, like. I'm swift.
You should do the little dance you're doing on stage for us.
Nah, I went to another show. If they watching this, you see me on the flyer coming, I'll do the dance. I'm telling you.
Go ahead and let them know where they can follow you at, where they can get the tape, all that.
I'm mostly on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. You can follow me at The Real Bushy B. You can type in Bushy B, you might find me. Just show love, man. Follow me on Snapchat. I be turned on there, man. I can show y'all this lifestyle.
And when is Cursed by the Gift dropping again? Let them know.
October 7th, Cursed by the Gift, my debut mixtape on the Livehouse.
Alright, so you heard it first. October 7th, Cursed by the Gift with Bushy B.
Livehouse life.
We out.
Yo, this your boy Livehouse Jet, man, and right now we at the Livehouse store. It's simply a neat. How I met Bushy B, I ain't gonna say how I met Bushy B, how I first got up on his music. It was one day I just got through closing the Livehouse store. And I was in the car with my homeboy, and I had told him, I'm like, hey bro, man, I don't want to hear no whack music. Like, stop playing all this whack ass music. He like, nah, bro, I got a person that you gon' feel. So he had put on Bush song. It's like, it's called On You. So I was listening to it. I was like, damn, that shit hard. I'm like, go ahead and just play that shit back, bro. And I say, matter of fact, like, where you got that shit from? He like, man, it was on SoundCloud. So I had to look that boy up. I'm like, nah, man, I fuck with his music. And through a couple of mutual friends, like one day, he had came around and I met him. I think I had him beat his ass in spades his son, took a couple of dollars out of his pocket or whatever. And ever since then, you know, that been my boy, man. He cool, man. I really listen to his music like every day. I go to my phone, go to SoundCloud, Bushy B, or I go on his Instagram, see him post some new shit, because I really support that.
Yo, what they do, man. It's your boy DJ on the beat, Livehouse in-house producer, man. First time I had met Bushy B. He had came to the studio. They had invited him over. You know, we was checking out some of his music, and bro was like, he wanted me to go through some beats for him. I was playing beat. Matter of fact, the nigga ain't like none of the motherfucking beats I had played for him, which is crazy. But the next day he came to the studio. We cooked up on site. We probably made like 2-3 songs that day.
How was it working with Bushy B in the studio?
Working with Bush in the studio is like, shit, it's like he ain't there. Cause literally what he'll do is he'll plug the laptop in the booth up and record himself, and I'll just make the beat. He'll come out and play whatever he got, and then I'll play on the next beat, and we just go hard just like that all day.